Leading into the season, I thought Jordan Hawkins would have the opportunity of a lifetime to finally put himself into an NBA rotation and just blossom on the New Orleans Pelicans, probably on a six-man role. But as we can see with this season, it's gotten bad and it's getting real dark real fast. So I'm going to break that down right now in the Pelicans Scoop. Cue the music.
This is the Pelicans Scoop with Jordan Kitchens, breaking down everything under the sun about your New Orleans Pelicans. Smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to stay on top of your Pels content. Now, running point, here's Jordan.
What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another edition of the Pelicans Scoop. I am your host of the most, Jordan Kitchens, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As y'all, hold on. Before I even get started, man, go watch the video from last night. Okay, I just did an instant reaction on the Pelicans on their two game win streak against the Washington Wizards. So go watch that, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, moms and dads, sisters and brothers. Today's topic, it brings me great pain. It brings me great that I have to put this video out. Devastated, but we have to have a conversation about Jordan Hawkins. Okay. Cat's out the bag. All right. Obviously, this season has not been what we thought it would have been with Mr. Hawkins. It's just gotten progressively worse as the season going on because one particular degenerative back injury he has that apparently he's had since college. And apparently, I'm assuming they knew about it because before when you do the NBA draft and all that, you have to sit on like a doctor's table. You have to get examined and all that. So I'm going to assume they knew about this degenerative back issue that he has. So I'm going to break all that down. Stick with me. I'm going to break it down because I got the screenshots. But it's sad because he's played 9 games. He's played 9 games since he's returned from this injury. And he scored over 10 points one time. So the degenerative back injury that Jordan Hawkins is suffering is a lumbar annular fissure, also known as an annular tear, is a tear in the annulus fibrosus, the outer layer of the spinal disc. Okay, I am not a doctor. I did not go to school to be a doctor, so if I'm butchering these terms of anatomy and all that, I didn't go to school for it, man. I'm sorry. Okay, so here are some things to know about annual fissures. Causes the fissure are caused by age-related wear and tear, but can also be caused by trauma, including aging, excessive body weight, twisting motions, car accidents. So we have to worry about it, being, body weight and all that. So I'm assuming just from wear and tear. I just got to know it. He's played a lot of basketball, twisting motions. He's just, he's twisting off a screen and doing all this. So that, especially for a shooter, he has to use it. Like when I think of bad back of a shooter, you think of like Larry Bird. I remember Mike Miller and what series was that with the Miami Heat? I think they were in the finals. That might have been either the OKC or the Spurs one, where Mike Miller had the bad back and he came in, started hitting threes. Like his shoe came off, hit one without a shoe. Crazy times, man. It just makes me feel old when I think about that. Like Mike Miller, Mike Miller, deadly shooter. And Mike Miller was cold back when he was on the Grizzlies. But anyway, so annual fissure is the most commonly caused by age-related degenerative changes to your spine. It is often anti-symptomatic. When the inflammation occurs, it can cause pain. Management of symptoms is typically conservative and starts with making lifestyle changes and starting low-impact exercises. So the problem with that is you play NBA basketball. So a lifestyle change would be not playing basketball anymore. What was the last part I said? Starting low impact exercises. I think basketball is a very high impact exercise. Don't y'all think? NBA level basketball. So that's a problem. It's a degenerative back issue. And so I'll just read his stats from since he's returned from the injury. Basically all season he's been battling this low back strain, because at first it was low back strain, then it was low back soreness, and then it came out, it was a lumbar, when it actually put out a lumbar annual fissure. So since he's come back from the injury, he came back on December 19th, 2024 against the Houston Rockets. He scored 5 points, 9 points, 25 against Denver, 5, 9, 3, 8, 4, 6. And he's shooting 32% from 3. It's been a little bit worse in that stretch, but it was higher. It's been a little bit worse in that stretch, worse than 32. I'm very worried. I'm very scared because you can't make the club in the tub, okay? You can't make the club in the tub. And if y'all don't know what that means, it means you can't make the team or you can't play or whatever. You can't be out there if you're in the cold tub in the injury room. Can't make the club in the tub. So he's missing time and not be able to get his footing under him, build some well, he's been playing, but obviously the back is affecting him. Obviously. All right, he scored over 10 points. A shooting score like this come out of UConn, highly touted, Ray Allen-esque, Richard Hamilton-esque player can't score over 10 points. The back is totally affecting him. And it's a degenerate, so it's only going to get worse. Y'all heard the solutions was lifestyle change and low-impact exercises. Retirement? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all see what I'm trying to put down? Do y'all see what I'm trying to put down? Like, it's bad, and nobody's really talking about it. And I'm nervous. I'm scared. And that's just another, I'm one for, as a Jordan to Jordan, as a me Jordan to another Jordan. Obviously, his health first. But one, health aside for Jordan, personal aspect of Jordan. It's another mispick by the team. All right, he's already undersized at the guard position. So, and he can't really find a role. Like Brandon Boston Jr. is giving you better minutes than Jordan Hawkins. And it's hard to keep building toward, stacking your days when apparently your back is just cooked and you just can't get going. Like your minutes they haven't been really inconsistent the last 9 games, but his play has been just missing. And the Pelicans bench is dying and pleading for a score. If you ask me, that's one of the biggest differences between this team and this team this year and team last year. Yeah, it was a lot of injuries last year. Well, we were relatively healthy last year, but you still have the bench to, give you some juice and boost your stars. Like Jose just came back and you're 2-0, right? You still don't have Najee Marshall. He's gone. Dyson coming off the bench. Oh, Larry Nance. You got Larry Nance, guys like that. Like the Pelicans are lagging. That Javonte Green has been a disaster. Daniel Tice, he still has an imprint on the Wizards' home floor with what JV did to him last night. So your bench is atrocious. Brandon Boston Jr. is a bright spot, and Hawkins can't hit a penny in the parking lot. We can't bank on this getting better. It's a degenerative. I feel like I'm butchering that word, but if I am, I am. If I'm not, I'm not. Who cares? It's a degenerative issue, so it's only going to get worse. And how does this team approach this moving forward? What does the future hold for Jordan Hawkins? Like, is this going to keep – because, I hate to say it. The guy's like, 24, 25 years old. But also, it doesn't help that the team doesn't, create any type of looks for him. Go watch when Jordan Hawkins was at UConn. Go watch any put-together UConn mix of Jordan Hawkins and go watch that offensive system. Go watch it and go look what the Pelicans do for him. Like the most I've seen the Pelicans do a little bit. Last year a little bit they had him coming off screens, but like especially the Wizards game last night. I'm just talking about from the Wizards game last night. The most I've seen them do for Hawkins was Meese would get the ball at the top of the key. Turn like this a little bit, set a screen, do a little DHO, direct handoff to Hawkins. So CJ did it a lot too. Come off in the wing right there and shoot a contested 3 or open 3, depending on how well Meese set the screen. But go watch any UConn, anything what Dan Hurley had Hawkins doing. This man was looking like prime Richard Hamilton, Pistons Richard Hamilton back in the day, just running off a million screens and doing all this. Like you gotta hold on to the back of his jersey because he's just sitting there like Kyle Korver, Hawks Kyle Korver. Pelicans do none of that. Or like, I hate to say it, but like diet what Golden State does for Steph Curry. Even though Steph Curry is an anomaly, he's not Steph Curry. But I hate to say it, but Jordan Hawkins will flourish. And y'all probably tired of me always saying this because I be using, the best teams analogies. But like, bro, if he was on the Warriors with that system and the way he plays, he'd be way better than Buddy Hield because the Warriors looking to get rid of Buddy Hield. The Warriors or the Celtics, the way how they play, he'll get a lot of open looks on the Celtics just because with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Granted, I do feel like same way I feel about Trey. Like Trey's really good right now. I feel like him and Hawkins could be even better if Zion was on the court. Just his presence alone is going to create open looks for them because you have to worry about Zion in the paint. And you got 2, well, really 3 because CJ will be out there, 3 marksman shooters, CJ, Hawk, and Trey. But I'm nervous, man, and there's just time for us to have this conversation. So, man, y'all let me know in the comments right now, what does the future hold for Jordan Hawkins, man? Like, do y'all feel like he'd be able to shake back or just find some type of way? But we talking spinal, lower back injuries, it's never good. We didn't see that put legends out the game, i.e. Larry Bird. Like, we didn't seen it what it do to legends. So, I mean, like Michael Porter Jr. with his like 5 back surgeries, but nobody wants to be going through all that. So, especially that's years missing time. So, what do you guys think the future holds with Jordan Hawkins? Because me right now, I'm nervous, scared, but I'm very nervous. So, thank you guys for sticking for another edition of Pelicans Scoop. Hopefully these boys can get a win against the Timberwolves. I think it's Tuesday or Thursday, Wednesday, one of those days. Not today, obviously. So hopefully the boys can keep this win streak going, because the Timberwolves, they're looking real down. Julius Randle, all right, but why would you trade Cat anyway? That's a conversation for another day. So appreciate you guys for staying in. I've been your boy, Jordan Kitchens, and I'm signing out. Peace.